Hi friends, it's Sue Ann Delt. Today is July 9th, 2020, Thursday. It's 11:37 p.m. This is my daily report, card pull, and Adventures in Cancer update. Red. So, it's been a long day and I'm tired. But tomorrow will be a better day and I will not be tired. Today we are in the sun sign of Cancer. So if today is your birthday, you are a Cancer, and happy birthday. And I hope you have had a wonderful day if today was your birthday. The moon is currently at 71% illumination and it is waning gibbous. That means it's working its way toward new moon or dark moon where there's no visible moon in the sky at night. Current temperature in Huntsville, Texas at 11:38 is 82 degrees. We have a low tonight of 77 and a 10% chance of precipitation, which would be welcome as always, because we need a little bit of rain every day to keep everything green and pretty. As of 3 o'clock yesterday, which was July 8th, we in Walker County had 665 cases of COVID-19. We've had 186 recoveries and 3 deaths. Yesterday we had 656 cases. Today we have 665 cases. And these are all free world cases. These numbers no longer include the number from the local prison units. These are only citizens or free world cases. And with that, let's pull a card. Burrito has gone to bed, so she's not here to assist me. Burrito! Yeah, she's not around. So we'll cut these cards a little bit. Give them a shuffle. Upside down, Kundalini. Ah, Kundalini. And it was upside down. Kundalini. Page 79. Primordial cosmic energy, serpent power. Check it out. and it was upside down. The reverse says, within your spine lies an energy more powerful than you've ever experienced. This energy will help everything make sense, releasing disillusion and putting you on the path toward your Dharma. However, the Kundalini awakening is not always easy. Sometimes shadow aspects of yourself show up, often mirrored in those around you. What is it that you need to look at deeper within yourself? How can you anchor further into your truth? Allow the ripping open of the Kundalini experience as it shatters all disillusion, leaving space for the truth to unfold. Take each obstacle as a sacred lesson that can bring you closer to your highest self. Yeah. For fun, as always, because we love fun, we'll read the upright version as well. Boy, we sure draw a lot of reverse upside down cards, don't we? It seems like we have anyway. There it is again. There it is upside down. The upright says, Kundalini is rising. The serpent-like energy that exists in the base of your spine, the Muladhara chakra, has awoken. You may have noticed that you feel more spiritually awake than ever before. You are more sensitive to energies and quickly manifesting your thoughts. Your psychic abilities are rising, and you feel the flow of energy that vibrates in every being. Your heart is full of a deep compassion and desire to serve others, and you have a keen awareness of your purpose. This is Kundalini rising. Stay grounded in this process, connect to nature, exercise, journal, practice yoga. Through grounding, you'll be able to experience a beautiful and blissful Kundalini awakening that takes you exactly where you were meant to be. So even though we drew this card upside down, I think tonight I resonate more with the upright description. I'd be curious to know what you all think as far as which one you resonated with tonight. If it was the upside down or if it was the upright or the right side up. And that was our card pull. So today was day 10 of my adventures in Cancer, and I had my initial consultation with the oncologist in the Woodlands, and gosh, everyone was so nice. The nurses and the receptionists and the doctor, they were all very nice, very attentive. They put me at ease with the situation, and I felt very comfortable. I felt confident in the doctor's abilities, and he seemed knowledgeable in the discussions that we had. I was hoping to today receive a surgery date, and that didn't happen. So they told me that I have to come back next Tuesday, which is the 14th, and have a pre-surgery meeting with one of the nurses, and at that time I would be giving the date and time of my appointment for the surgery. So I mean, I guess next Tuesday is not that far away. I was just hoping to have a solid plan in place today, and that didn't happen. And that made me a little sad. And I'm a little sad anyway, because I know it's necessary and it's for my greater good, but I really don't want to lose the parts inside of me that make me a woman. And that is upsetting to me. And I know people say, oh, you're a woman whether you have those parts, and you don't need those parts, and you know, if those parts are trying to kill you, then they need to go, and all of that. I know all that is true, but it still feels like I'm being castrated, and I don't like it, and I wish it didn't have to be that way. I know I don't have a choice. I know it has to be this way, but I don't like it, and I'm having trouble accepting it. And that's the truth about that. But yeah, so the doctor that I met with today, he will also be my surgeon. He's the specialist. He's the man in charge, and he explained to me very clearly and patiently that there are two ways this could go about. And scenario one, which is the most favorable, would be that they make 2 tiny incisions in my torso and robotically go in and remove my uterus, my ovaries, my fallopian tubes, and a little bit of lymph nodes. They will immediately send those lymph nodes to be tested, and we'll have the results in 20 minutes, he said. And that will tell them whether or not the cancer has spread to those lymph nodes. If it has, then they will have to cut me open further and go further and remove more parts. That would be the worst case scenario. Best case scenario is that the lymph nodes show no spread, and if that's the case, I go home the next day. If the lymph nodes show any spread, then I would be in the hospital for 3 days and would require the full 6 weeks of recovery time that they recommend. The other way, if I go home after 1 day, they still recommend 6 weeks, but I would most likely feel better and be almost back to normal after 1 to 2 weeks. So either way, I will lose all my pieces parts, but best case scenario, I go home after 1 day, there's no spread, and I recover in a week to 2 weeks. Worst case scenario, there is spread, I'm in the hospital for 3 days, and I need a full 6 weeks to recover. So that's where we are right now, and that's the unknowns that I'm facing. I pray that the cancer has not spread, and that my organs can be removed easily through the tiny incisions, and I can go home the next day, recover over the weekend, and recover quickly over the next week and be good to go. That's my prayer for this situation, and that's what I hope happens. I'm sorry that this daily report is not quite as upbeat and chipper as usually is. I'm just trying to work through what's going on and figure out how to make the best of a bad situation. Thank you for joining me tonight for this very late update, card pull, and adventures in Cancer. If you enjoyed this video, please click the thumbs up. If you liked it a lot, please subscribe to my channel. And if you really liked it a lot, click that bell and you will be notified whenever I publish a new video. And I hope to see you tomorrow, which will be Friday. I hope tomorrow to publish my video earlier than I did today, because it is kind of late and I should have been in bed already, but I'm not. I've been up going through boxes of paperwork and purging things I don't need any longer, things that no longer serve me. I love you. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.